It's 6:05 in the morning when George Macon sent that message.
Yo, pick up the goddamn phone, man. I just heard Sinful the P died, man. Yo.
Unfortunately, I was asleep. 30 minutes later, another call comes in. That ringing of the phone was from my boy SPK, and he was telling me in the messages, Sinful the P had passed away. I'm still asleep though. 11 o'clock in the morning my time, another phone call. SPK again. He says, have you heard the news? Sinful the P passed. So when I heard that, I thought like, well, I mean, that can't be the case. I just saw the brother live like last week. He sounded real strong. And I know he had an issue with another brother that was sort of, trolling him, put out information. So I thought it might be just that. But then I come across this video where Brother Freeze is it in Gorgeous Dre. And when I saw that, I knew it was true. My brother Sinful the P had passed away. Rewind, Nima! The year is 2017. This is the same year I met Kevin Samuels. And, I saw this guy on the internet, just like I saw Kevin. Actually, Kevin that came to my stream. So Kevin knew about me. Sinful the P, he didn't know about me. In fact, we all know what Sinful the P's lifestyle was. I'm not going to go into detail, but the P stands for, you know what it stands for, right? So I was coming in there and, I was, kind of cool with Minister Jap at the time. You know what I'm saying? So Jap was the one telling me about also Sinful the P. So, with that, we all formed a brotherhood. But Sinful the P didn't really like me so much at first, But as time went on, we started to fellowship. I was a square, but man, he was obviously outside of, I would say, George and Kevin, and Solo and LAR. He was probably a guy I really consider my brother, even though I never met him in my real life. I met him, I met Freeze, and I want to give a snippet of what kind of videos that I got hooked on Sinful the P's channel. Let's play it right now.
Everybody don't deserve your time. You're supposed to redeem the time for the days of evil. The times that you spend with these meaningless, ridiculous, and frivolous conversations that lead to no accumulations, stop that. Stop wasting time. The people basically, they're not fruitful, they're not profitable, they're not meaningful. Stay out of those toxic relationships. Toxic relationships can cause you to have a battleship with success. Toxic relationships can cause you to hinder your relationship with God. Toxic relationships can hinder you from being the best you. Toxic relationships will keep you existing when you should be living. Watch out for these toxic relationships. Observe and stay preserved, and that way you'll know who deserves your time. Stop blessing everybody with your time. Stop blessing everybody with conversation. Stop casting pearls before swine. Everybody don't deserve you. Everybody don't deserve to be around you. Everybody don't deserve the opportunity and the blessing to say that they even knew you.
That was a genius of Sinful the P. The best roaster, the funniest guy, one of the most articulate minds ever that I ever met on this platform. And he was one of the only guys that could do a live stream and put P in the live stream and get 1,500 people in the live stream without showing his face, or put a period as the title of the live stream and get 1,500 people without showing his face. But another thing that I want to talk about, obviously there is some controversy about my brother, about his lifestyle and some of the things that he did in his life. And there was one, thing in particular that people were bringing up. But one thing I like about Sinful, man, he called me and he explained it to me after our first interview. And you know what? He's a good brother. I believe him to be a person that was honest. He made a mistake. But beside that mistake, the brother was so full of zeal. And I'm not saying that anybody is perfect. He had somewhat of a ministry calling on his life. Despite that, the things that people don't like about him, and I don't care if you don't like him. I like him. I love the brother. Okay. And I'm not even a brother that's, like I said, down with I have brothers in my family and people in my family that sell drugs. People in my family do different things. But I'm going to defend the brother because he can't be defended. I'm going to tell you the honor that this man had. Give you just an example. When Kevin Samuels was hot, There was another brother affiliated with Sinful to P by the name of Brother Gorgeous Dre. Shout out to Brother Gorgeous Dre. He's a legend in his own right. But Gorgeous Dre had made, in my opinion, a few disparaging videos about Kevin Samuels. It wasn't really so much about, his character or anything, but it was something that was bad enough for brothers to consider that to be like it was bad, right? It was enough for people wanted to mount a comeback against Brother Gorgeous Dre. But because Sinful to P was the diplomat that he was, I called him. I said, hey man, what's going on with this particular brother, man? Like, he's making all these videos and stuff like that. And it was because Sinful to P was such a nice guy to me, a loyal guy to me, and a loyal guy to Dre. There was no way I was gonna speak negative on Gorgeous Dre. And even Kevin liked Gorgeous Dre a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't try to return any fire towards him because of the respect that Sinful to P had in the content creator community. He was a giving person. He was a loving person. And if I had passed the day, I know for a fact that if my mom needed $10,000 or something like that, Sinful to P was going to be the first to give it if nobody else gave it. That's something that I do know. And I know that the brother, has some controversial situations and things like that. And I see some of the negative things that people are saying. I'm going to address that. But I want to just say, for a brother to pass away at 38 years old, for a brother who really loved people, for a brother who really, in my honest opinion, was one of the best friends I ever had on the platform. I lost two of my best friends on the platform in the same year. Alan Roger Curry was not as close as to me anymore, but he was a guy that, I often fellowshipped with. And then in December 2021, Kim the Comic got killed. And I can remember Sinful to P giving me condolences when Kim got killed. I can remember Sinful to P giving condolences when Kevin Samuels got killed. And many of you guys don't know this, but I talked to Brother Freeze before I did this video. I want to share this about my brother Sinful to P. Sinful was a very hurt that Kevin Samuels was not, his funeral was in Oklahoma City, but he wanted Kevin to have another funeral in Atlanta so that everybody could celebrate his life. And that's one thing I like about Sinful to P. He was always wanting to elevate somebody, and he didn't hide from his critics. He put his information out there, and he didn't try to take down anybody's videos about him. He's a real stand-up guy in many ways. Nobody is perfect. Not you, not me. But my heart is heavy today, family. I'm still trying to process it. He is my brother. I love him. I love the conversations and the conversations and things that we shared as black men. And he used to always tell me, man, hey Shay, man, stay. He would say it like this: Pimp music, hey Shay, man, stay safe, man, love you, bro. Okay, Shay, hold on, Shay, hold on. Hey, I'm on the phone with Shay. Don't have me come in there. That's how he was. You know what I'm saying? He was always funny. Like, he always had something funny to say. You know what I mean? And then he have his, some people in the background and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And he was doing this thing, and he was really wanting to get into a full ministry, and kind of get, what I'm saying, that part of the lifestyle, that he wanted to, to get out and do something. And he had a calling, man. I really feel like the power to preach and teach that is given to imperfect men, So I think I'm thankful that he came into my life. I believe because of him, I'm a better man. He taught me a lot of things that I would not have known. And again, man, it's a loss for the entire black YouTube community. Personally, it's a loss for me, and we damn sure gonna miss those entertaining roasts. I love you, brother. Shout out to Brother Freeze. I want you guys to keep Brother Freeze in your prayers. The whole community, there. And what else can I say, man? I'm almost about to cry right now on this podcast. So I've been through a lot this year. A lot of my brothers that I know in life and I met online have gone away. But I just want to tell you, brothers, I love you. If you're in the content creator community, I love you. If you're a brother that's a subscriber, I love you. You may not always agree with me. You may not agree with my lifestyle. And as far as some of the people saying some of the negative things about him, you're glad that he passed away. I used to say stupid things like that when I was immature, but just know that we all gonna see God for ourselves too, and we all gonna have family that people gonna be out there, and we're gonna want somebody to respect them when we go. All right, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Much love to you. I'm out.